welcome back to our third episode of the 2023 Panther Podcast. I'm Mrs. Woods, and I'm your guest host for today. Before we get started with today's show, it's time for the Panther Roundup. What is the Panther Roundup, you say? The Panther Roundup gives you an idea of what's going on at Lisbon Regional School. And in April, May, and June, there is a lot going on at Lisbon Regional School. If you know of any local events that our listeners might be interested in, you can reply in the comments. This past week, the Spanish class took a trip to Concord. Grades K through 4 went to the Lebanon Opera House, and grades 7 and 8 did some painting as part of their Positive Rewards activity. Coming up on Monday the 10th, 8th grade is taking a trip to the Capitol Center for the Arts in Concord. And it's also our first varsity game of the season. Varsity baseball and softball teams will take on Pittsburgh at 4 o'clock down at the fields. Don't forget, on Wednesday the 12th, it's an early dismissal at noon for staff development. Also coming up next week, the Bath Village School students are coming to Lisbon to visit and see what Lisbon Regional School is all about. Welcome to Bath Village students. Well, that's it for the Panther Roundup, and now back to today's episode. Okay, here we are at the beginning of our podcast for today. This week's episode is about elementary fun and field trips. And I'm here with some first graders and second graders who went on a field trip. It was Monday, was it? Okay. And they're going to tell you a little bit about their trip. But first, I'd like to have them introduce themselves.
My name is Callie, and I'm in second grade.
Hi, my name is Asher, and I'm in second grade.
My name is Aspen, and I'm in second grade.
My name is Sierra, and I'm in first grade.
My name is Leo, and I'm in first grade.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys could come and join us today. So who would like to tell me, where did you guys go? All right, Callie, I'll start with you.
To Miss Grisham's Sugar House.
Sugar House. And where was that, Leo?
In the forest.
Yeah, what town? Does anyone know what town it was?
Littleton.
It was in Littleton. So I assume you took a bus there.
Yeah.
Well, I went in the van.
Some of you went in the van?
I went in the bus.
I went in the bus.
How many of you was it your first time on a bus? Was it anyone who was there?
This is like my 50th.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been on the bus for like a year.
Lots of times. Okay, so you went to the Sugar Shack. And so my first question is for you, what did you do while you were there? Leo, tell me a little bit about what you guys did when you got there.
I ate some maple syrup, and we got to go in the forest, and we had to count the taps that Miss Grisham touched on the maple trees.
Oh, nice. We'll get to that. How many trees did they tap, Aspen?
105.
105 trees. Holy moly. All right. So what else did you do while you were there? So Leo talked about tasting the maple syrup and going out into the forest. Sierra, what else?
We go into the forest and we saw some deer tracks. Then we took a picture on a tree branch.
So how did you know they were deer tracks?
Because, well, some were moose and some were deer because they told us.
They told you? Yeah. Could you tell the difference between the two?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was a little bit different. Anything else you want to share about what you did when you were there?
We played a game.
What was the game you played?
Poop deck.
Poop deck? Oh my goodness. Well, how do you play poop deck?
So there's like a box thing, and that's like it's a pirate ship, and there's
It's okay. You can talk and help her if you want, Asher.
I forgot.
How did you win was there a game to win with Poop Deck?
Yeah.
What did you have to do to win, Asher?
You had to keep on doing the right thing,
Oh.
what he pointed to, and you would be the next conductor of it.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, but sometimes he like tried to trick you, so he points to something else.
He pointed to something else, but he said,
yeah, like half deck was over here, and then there was like full deck over there. And when he said full deck, and when he pointed to half deck.
Oh my goodness!
Some people got out.
That sounds like fun. A little crazy, but it's fun. Who wants to describe what the Sugar Shack looked like? Asher.
It looked like a little shack with a thing inside that you burn. Over and over, you burn the sap over and over.
So what's the Callie? What's the difference between sap and maple syrup?
It's sap is way stickier and harder to like get off of trees because it's so sticky.
Okay. How does it taste?
Sour.
It tastes like water.
Oh, like water.
Disgusting.
Not something you want to drink,
the maple syrup
right?
tasted better.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the sap kind of tastes like a porcupine prickle.
Prickle. Okay.
How did you taste them? You don't know what a porcupine's prickle tastes like.
So did they pour off some maple syrup?
No, they poured.
So did they pour any maple syrup while you were there? Did they make any maple syrup while you were there?
They poured it into a little cup with ice in it, and we tried.
And you got to try it. That's
Seriously,
yummy.
It was like rock solid. I almost chipped a tooth.
Yeah,
because there was snow in it, and the snow was really hard to get because there was a plastic spoon.
Oh, so it was like you had snow with the maple syrup on top. They call that. Do you know what they call it?
Filled with maple syrup.
It's a
sugar on snow, right?
Yeah, and I lost my snow.
A maple cone?
I think
Okay.
I lost my snow.
No, you're talking about a snow cone.
A snow cone with maple on it, right?
Snow cone with maple.
Okay, so let me look at my questions here. Tell me something new that you learned on your trip. Leo, we'll kind of make our way around if we can.
Sap to get the maple syrup, you have to boil the sap.
You have to boil the sap to get maple syrup.
I always thought like the sap, you just had to like freeze it, and when it would get so cold that it would be like frozen, and then you just melted it, and then it'll be.
Well, you definitely learned something then, huh? All right, Asher, what did you learn?
That they put a note on the tree to remember that they tapped that one.
Oh, cool. Aspen.
I learned that sap tastes a lot different than maple syrup.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to put sap on snow, right? You need it. Yucky. All right. What was let me ask you this. Did anything funny happen while you were there?
Oh my God.
Sierra, was there anything funny that happened?
Because the poop deck game, because there was a poop deck.
Just the name Poop Deck makes you laugh, huh? Yeah, I agree with that. All right, Asher.
Because Callan, he fell straight head first down one of the mountains.
Oh, no. He didn't get hurt, did he?
No.
Oh, good.
I did too.
All right, Leo.
In the beginning of the game called Poop Deck, Miss Grisham's husband let us say poop 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 all we want.
He did. Kind of funny, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Aspen.
That Marin fell, and then I said, I got grippy boots, so I'm not gonna fall. But like a little bit after I fell.
You fell whether you had grippy boots or not, huh? All right. So last question from this field trip. I want you to think, what was your favorite part? Okay, Callie.
When they let the dogs out.
Oh, they had the dogs. They let the dogs come out and say hi. That's
well,
sweet.
not on purpose.
Oh, they got out on accident. Did they love all you guys?
They were trying to eat it.
They wanted your food. Yeah, most dogs do that. All right, Asher.
Trying the maple syrup.
Trying the maple syrup. That would have been my favorite. Aspen?
The same as Asher.
Okay. Sierra,
Um,
what was your favorite part?
The poop deck game.
The poop deck game. And Leo?
Lunchtime, because I loved the sunset view. I love watching the mountains, and it was just amazing.
What a beautiful spot, huh? All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in and sharing with me. And maybe you'll get to, when you get older, have your own sugar shack. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
I'm gonna be a sugar maker.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so as I said, this week was a busy one for field trips. On Thursday, students in K through 4 went to Lebanon, New Hampshire as part of the Cliff Momentum Grant that we got last year. How many of you remember the year of the book from last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a book every month, and we had authors come in and everything else. Well, this program was a continuation of that. Students got to see a performance called The Dance of Hope, which is East African music and dance, along with the inspirational stories of people from what country was it?
Uganda.
Yeah, definitely. So before we get to the questions about the trip, I'll let each one of our guests introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Vincent, and I'm in 3rd grade.
Hello, my name is Skylar, and I'm in 4th grade. Hello, my name is Madison, and I'm in 4th grade.
Hi, my name is Macy, and I'm in kindergarten. My name is Finley, and I'm in kindergarten.
My name is Lily, and I'm in 3rd grade.
My name is Ellie, and I am in 4th grade.
My name is Lucy, and I'm from 4th grade.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. So, you traveled yesterday to the Lebanon Opera House, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, can someone tell me a little bit about the Opera House again?
It was very fancy, and there was a lot of stairs, and all kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th grade all got to sit on a balcony.
On the balcony. I don't know if any of you know that there used to be a balcony in the town hall.
Oh, really?
That's
cool.
That's cool.
So what else about the Opera House did you like?
Almost everything in the bathroom was automatic. The stalls, when you turn the thing, it would turn to green to red. The sinks were automatic, so was the soap and the dryers.
Nice. And who remembers how old the Opera House or the building was? Lucy?
I don't really know how many years it was, but it was built in 1924.
1924.
So it's 99 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And there haven't been many performances for the past couple of years, right?
Because their last performance was 2 days before what happened.
Yeah. So it's been 2 or 3 years since they've had anybody in that building. All right. So tell me a little bit about the performance itself. Tell me about the performance. Lily.
It was really unique, and I haven't seen anything like that before, so it really surprised me.
Neat. Maddie.
And the girls were really fancy, and they had beads and gems and other stuff on their skirts and pants and shirts.
Neat. What else,
It
Skylar?
almost reminds me of Black Panther for some reason, because they have a wand.
The movie Black Panther?
Yeah.
So it kind of reminded you of Wakanda?
Ah, neat. What else, Ellie?
The girls changed 3 times.
Yes, they had different costumes.
But the things they played, they were playing drums and stuff. It was really cool because they because the 3 girls, they jumped off the stage and flipped and stuff off, and they got 2 kids each of them, and they went up onto the stage.
Oh, so who from Lisbon? Were there anyone students from Lisbon? No. Okay. All right. What else, Lucy?
The dance was amazing, but it gave off a lot of island vibes, especially with their clothes. I think the clothes were really unique and pretty, but they did look like if you were on an island.
Yeah, and they were barefoot, I heard
Kinda
too,
like a-
right?
Yeah, kind of like a vacation.
Oh,
They
neat.
kind of had like flip-flops. They did have something under their foot.
Oh, okay.
You could see their foot, but they absolutely had something under their foot that stuck
Not
to
all
it.
of them.
Not all of them, but they did
Some of
stomp
them
a
did.
lot.
Oh, okay.
And the boys did cartwheels and back handsprings and backflips.
So it sounds like it was really fast. A lot of things going at once. Okay. So, tell me, other than the drums that you mentioned, what other instruments did they do? Tell me about.
So they had something that looked similar to a harp.
Okay.
It was about half the size of one and had it only 3 strings.
Neat. Maddie?
And they used their feet, hands, and sticks to use the drums.
Cool. Lucy?
They had a bunch of different instruments, especially when they brought 2 kids each up. They gave them little small drums that they could hit with. They were very small, but it was actually a pretty cool experience.
Neat. That sounds exciting. All right. I wish I could have gone. I wish I went. I'm going to go around and ask you about your favorite part. So Finley, I'll start with you. You said something about how much you liked the trip. What did you say?
I almost happy cried.
You almost happy cried. Yeah, that definitely shows excitement. Macy, what was your favorite part?
Playing on the playground.
Playing on the playground. So you mentioned that you guys got to have an outdoor lunch afterwards. You brought your own lunch and got to play on the playground. And it was beautiful yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really nice. All right, Lucy, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Probably the lunchtime, because you could sit down with your friends, you could talk, and you had you had an entire hour to play on the playground and eat. But I thought it was really nice to sit down, eat with your friends. It was really sunny out too, so it was pretty cool.
Neat. Ellie.
Me and Lucy were the last ones. I liked all of it, but me and Lucy were the last 2 on the playground.
Yeah.
It's really funny because everyone could. But when we were on the playground, Darius and Brayden, they said they were the last 2, but Miss Emma even said we were the last 2, so it was funny. Yeah.
All right.
Everything well.
Cool. Lily.
My favorite part of the thing was when we were lining up, because the girls from the performance was in the windows and they waved to us.
Oh, fun. Did you have something else you wanted to share, Finley, about your favorite part?
Yes.
Okay, what?
There was something that we could climb on and go down something.
Oh, so on the playground?
A rope.
Oh, neat.
When we got to the last part.
Neat.
Climbing.
All right, Maddie, what was your favorite part of the show?
Probably the dancing.
Or the trip? The dancing? Is that something you might like to get involved with as you get older? Doing some of those neat things like that? Maybe. All right, Skylar, what was your favorite part?
Well, I like the dancing so much that I tried to even copy them. And then me and Maddie and Shailene will gonna see if we can find them to see if they will teach us how to dance like them.
Neat. All right, Vincent, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was the whole thing. I loved being outside, talking to my friends. I loved the performance. And what I especially loved is whenever they had a short pause and everybody started clapping. But when they started it up again, I was like, everybody, step it.
And they're not done yet, right?
I thought they stopped so many times.
Yeah.
But whenever everybody else continued clapping, as soon as it started up, I was like, everybody, quiet.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. And just as a little bit more information, the Dance of Hope is a youth-based arts education touring program from Uganda. They empower young children to explore the transformative spirit of music, dance, and storytelling. All touring participants are at-risk children who use the arts to turn their negative stories into positive ones while inspiring audiences to do the same. A special thanks to Cliff Foundation, who paid for the tickets to the performance, and also to the Lisbon Education Foundation for support of the buses for the trip. Thank you again to our listeners for joining us and continuing to learn about what's going on here at Lisbon Regional School. I've said it before, but please take time to like our podcast or even leave us a comment about the show. And mostly, feel free to share it with everyone.